Now it's a 2 and a 9. Those are like two separate numbers. Two. Dang it! I didn't make the pun. Sorry. Hey there, people of the internet world. It's Kibatu. And welcome back to more Let's Play Valkyrie Profile. I'll learn to start things better off, I swear. Anyway, so last time the Cave of Thackus gave us a run, and it was actually a pretty good run for lack of a better for what it gave us, I should say. Not for lack of a better term. There's always a better term than like you gave a good run, whatever. Alright. But anyway, following after two caves, two dungeons I should say, we should go ahead and start, we should be able to get a next recruit, like right next. So let's go ahead and have ourselves our next recruit then, shall we?
I'd follow any of the king's orders. I'm so proud of you, my son. You have been knighted, made part of the king's inner circle. I did not run from my duty. That coward! He ran away with his tail between his legs.
I didn't know Yugi's grandpa was in this. Huh. Interesting. So, yeah, in case you haven't realized, I said before that this game did have some several voice actors and actresses that did sound familiar, and it's about time that we ran into a couple of them that do sound familiar. They did work on this game, and they helped make the characters sound alive, and yeah. We're into those, more of those later, but anyway, our new recruit is in Crown Montferrat. That sounds right. Alright, so let's see what Crown Montferrat has in store for us this time around. I love that face. I love that face. That face shows that it's a man that has been through a lot. Plus, he has one strand of white hair, which is interesting. Well, that's a great greeting. Hey, buddy, how you doing? What are you doing in here? Get out of here! Punch! Like, really? Like, he was treating him so well. Like, it was, hey, buddy, how you doing? It's been a long time since I've seen you. And all of a sudden, punch! Some people...
I'm so proud of you, my son. You have been knighted, made part of the king's inner circle.
I heard he wanted to get reinstated as a knight. Ridiculous!
Huh! That coward! He ran away with his tail between his legs! I just wanted to make my father proud. For him, I'd follow any of the king's orders.
Even if the work is dishonorable.
I was stripped of the rank of knight and forced out of the city. 10 years. I didn't return for 10 years. I was worried about my father. But he...
Do you not know something as simple as your own place? Nonetheless, you are chosen. You now owe your soul to the gods.
I'm not too sure exactly what Janus did or whatever, and I guess that's what's the charm behind it, is that you kind of come to your own conclusion of what happened and why he did and what he did and whatever. The only theory I can think of was that he was ordered to do something dishonorable, quote-unquote, by the king, or possibly by his father, and then he ran away. But until after he came back, he was labeled as a deserter, a coward, and so on. So then, after that, they just kind of killed them after the king passed away, and there's a lot more story to this than I feel there's letting on. But it's not. It's not to say that all stories are like that in some cases. But, as for doing work for the king or somebody else higher up, even though the work is dishonorable, quote-unquote, if you feel like there's a problem with it, don't do it. If your heart's not into it, or you feel something in your heart that there's something wrong with this scene, or there's something very bad about it that you just don't feel comfortable about, don't do it. It's almost as simple as that. Even if it's part of your family, because you never know what your family is thinking when they're telling you to do this. I mean, I hate to say it this way, but there are some cases where some family members don't look out for you and they just kind of make you do some of the crazy stuff that they won't do because you're the person that they put the blame on, and so on. Now, I'm not saying your family will do that. I'm just saying if somebody were to tell you, somebody higher up would tell you that you should do this because you're told to do it, even though it's a command or whatever. If you don't really feel good about doing it, don't do it. Bring it up to somebody, talk to somebody about it. Just don't do anything bad. It's almost as simple as that, really. It's that simple. Now, with that said, though, we managed to get Janus, the archer that we were supposed to have sent in Chapter 3, but the game decided to bring him in Chapter 4, so phooey. Oh well. But Janus here. Janus is our next archer, and he's actually a pretty nice archer to have around. Like, his attacks are really nice because they have a chance to poison the enemy naturally, and they do bring in some pretty interesting hits. That and his special is actually really cool looking to watch. Overall, though, I think Janus might be one of the more... It's the more useful archer, in my opinion. Like, in my opinion, that's what he is, because he's really good. I really like him. I really like him as a character, and as a playable character as well. I just really like him. Now, with that said, we visit back to Krell Montferrat, and we stop by this house here. We did kind of reveal this house's name and whatever, but it was spoilers that we noticed it and pointed it out, whatever. So that's why I didn't want to point it out. And thus he gives us the Raven Slayer, which is something for the birds, I believe. This Raven Slayer is for the birds! Which, yeah, it's something to kill birds with, but it has a 5% chance of breaking. So, go freaking figure, another breakable weapon. But if we run into any strong birds, then we'll know what to do and how to handle it, and how to use it, whatever. So, yeah, that's good stuff. Anyway, this has been a really short episode, I feel. But you kind of have to do some certain things small and to get things going and whatever. And I think, no, it's not. Never mind. I don't know. I don't know if this is the last character we're gonna get or not. But I guess we'll find out where we're gonna take Janus with us in a dungeon next time. So with that said, this is Skibatu, and until Janus joins us and starts partying with us in a party, I guess, I'll find a way to ending things properly as well. Anyway, goodbye to you. Laters!